Modern Warfare. Alright, we're live, so just be careful what you say.
Yeah. Doing it live.
Yeah, if you want, just make the private room again. So we don't
Yeah,
have
that's
to
what
do
I'm gonna
anything
do.
too crazy. Let's see if anybody shows up in the chat.
There's one person in there, but it's me.
Good.
Create the private match.
Oh, the Alchemist is here. What's going on, Alchemist? How you doing, man?
What up, Alchemist?
Yeah, just invite me whenever, and I'll accept. The Alchemist is in the building. Call a poopy night. I got that from the King. The King earlier in the stream. We had a stream earlier, and he said call a poopy, so that's what I named the stream. Shout out to the King. Hey, Seuss, what's going on? Watching Friday 13th Part 3, but want to stop it real quick. That's the best one. Freaking, Reed Flair's at the end of that. Reed Flair plays Jason at the end of that one when his mask comes off.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
not
yeah?
Reed Flair, David Flair. That's who it is, David Flair.
Oh, part 5?
No, Part 3. At the very end, his mask is off, and he looks like David Flair. How dope is it that Microsoft owns Activision on Friday 13th? It's awesome. They showed Alex Mercer from the prototype in the Activision trailer. Hope there's for a sequel. I don't know, man. Everyone's saying that, but we don't know. You know Microsoft. They always tease shit and they don't do it.
Bots.
I would say curb your expectations and whatever they give us, accept it. Yeah, I like Friday 13 Part 3 the best. Then 4, then 5. But I really like 3 and 5. And then 6. 4, I could leave or take 4. I mean, 4 is important, but I would say I like 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the rest of them, fuck them.
I like the second one. I like it too. I like the second one too.
Yeah, it's a good movie. It's just, I don't know. If I'm watching them, I'm watching 3, 4, 5, 6. And possibly Jason Goes to Hell.
Yeah, and then after that, after 6, it just like goes like off the rails.
Yeah, a lot of people like 7, but I'm not really into 7. And 8 fucking sucks.
Oh, the telekinesis shit.
That was 7. 8's on the
Yeah.
takes Manhattan and he's on a boat for
Yeah,
like 90%
that
of
was
the movie.
funny.
He's in Manhattan for like 10 minutes. Dude, when it's Jason Takes Manhattan, you're expecting him to just be in the city, just going crazy on everybody. And they didn't do that, so.
Oh, so loud.
They could have. 8 could have been the greatest movie of all time. If that really happened. But he was on a cruise ship all fucking time, the whole time, and it was stupid.
Yeah.
It wasn't even a cruise ship, it was a crappy boat.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Remember when he got into the he got in the boxing fight?
Yeah, he fucking uppercutted that dude's head off.
Yeah, that was funny.
Always cautious because of how they cut the trailer and it shows the clip. They showed Sekiro too, which a lot of people were like, they don't own the IP. Well, I guess they fucking do because it's in the clip. First couple of movies are good because they're the foundation, but 3 through 6 define it. Yeah, you're right. They totally. I like 5, even though 5 is like
Spin-off. It's not like not a spin-off. It's like a copycat.
Yeah, but 5 is like retconned. If you look at the order of the movies.
Is it?
Yeah, because 6 he escapes from the mental place.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you could look at 5 as canon, but it's really not. But I love 5. I think 5 was great.
I liked it too.
I think 3,
I have a
5, and
problem
6
with
are like the best movies. And like I said, I could leave or take 4. 4 is really good though. I mean, that was the end of Jason, you know?
Yeah. Corey Feldman.
I like 5. It was like Halloween 3, where it was like an anthology type thing. It's like, yeah, Jason's gone, but we're keeping the spirit of Jason, and just people didn't like it, which I don't know why. People didn't like it, and then when they keep bringing Jason back and Michael Myers back, they're like, it's the same movie over and over again. It's like, but that's what you want, right? Because they tried to switch it up, and you didn't like it. These movies, 5,000 sequels, just show people change their minds all the time. They don't know what they want. Oh, ACR's in the house right here. Amber Heard should be part of the new Friday 13th project. Imagine her running in the woods. No, it's okay. Bro, she looks like Mrs. Risendoe from Coach. It's fucking old looking.
Yeah.
Bro, Google Mrs. Risendoe, Coach, from the TV show Coach. That old lady looks like Amber Heard.
I know what you're talking about. I looked it up the one time.
ACR's laughing. Dude, look it up. Every time I see Amber Heard, like during the trial thing, the pictures were all over the place. I was like, that's Mrs. Risendoe.
That's funny.
You know, Johnny Depp was fucking drunk to get with that shit, huh? Literally.
Yeah, I know.
That shit.
No pun intended.
Dude, that's fucking nasty, man. Amber Heard would have shit all over Jason. Yeah, that's how she would have won. Like if Freddy vs. Jason, when they knock him out. And Freddy vs. Jason, you gotta watch that at some point. Like, Freddy vs. Jason fucked up though because they didn't mention it was Friday the 13th or not. It was literally Jason guest starring in an Elm Street movie. That's all it was. But yeah, imagine they knock out Jason and he wakes up next to Amber Heard's shit. You know, in the van at the end of Freddy vs. Jason, he wakes up. It's crazy. Jamie, what's up? Jason steps on her shit, Amber chops his head off, the credits roll. Ugh. He should chop her head off at the end of the movie. The fuck is it? Insert name and shit. Amber Heard, that's what they're talking about. I don't know why, but ACR had the power of you know who to compel him to talk about Amber Heard tonight. Johnny Depp winds up behind Jason the entire time, being Jason the entire time. You know, I thought Johnny Depp would have been a good replacement for Heath Ledger's Joker. But
Heath Ledger. It's funny.
Yeah, right. But you know, that didn't work, I guess.
Whoops. Don't want that on there.
Amber Heard takes another L. Team Depp. Here's the thing, guys. They're both fucked up. You can't believe either one because they're both fucked up. I think Johnny Depp was, I don't think he was guilty of everything, but, you know, you never know. Who the fuck knows? But she lied about a lot of shit too. I think that's what really did her in for that whole thing. She got caught lying about a lot of shit, so. They were just two toxic people that didn't belong together. That's all it was. And it just got ugly and ugly. I read that Depp was gonna possibly be Riddler in the Nolan Batverse. Well, I heard that fucking Eddie Murphy was gonna be the Riddler in Nolan's. It was always Eddie Murphy, from what I was, and I was like, how the fuck are Christian Bale and Eddie Murphy gonna have chemistry? How's that gonna work? And I was like, I guess it could work, because Eddie Murphy's really good.
I haven't seen Eddie Murphy in a while.
Yeah, man, he used to come around a lot. He doesn't hang out with us anymore.
Yeah, I know, man. It's been a while. I miss him.
Hey, Seuss, look it up. It was supposed to be Eddie Murphy as Riddler. You never heard that? Alright. Stop doing that shit.
Sorry.
That's annoying. To me it is. You can do it in front of your friends, I don't care. I read that Depp was gonna possibly Riddler. Yeah, I heard that Eddie Murphy was gonna do it. And they were actually thinking about recasting Joker with Depp, but then they were like, Heath Ledger was so popular at the time because of it, they just decided to write off the character. Oh, we know Depp was on camera saying he liked to.
So they were thinking about just making Johnny Depp the Joker?
Yeah, but then they decided not to because people would have been pissed.
Shit.
And he could have been Lucius Fox's son. Pop, pop, pop. There you go.
Oops. Oh, I lost my throwing knife. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, if you look it up, Jesus, there was articles for quite a while saying that, oh, Eddie Murphy's probably going to be Riddler. They're considering it, blah, 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 blah. It just never happened. I didn't know how that was going to work anyway. Eddie Murphy in a Nolan movie? I'm glad they didn't recast Joker. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Richard. A lot of people, they didn't want to piss people off, so they just didn't do it. They just acted like he got arrested and that was it. But you know, in that fucking jailbreak, he would have been running around doing shit. In the third film.
That would have been great.
Well, you got
I would like
all the criminals are running around, and Joker's just still in jail somewhere. It's like, what the fuck? You didn't get the memo?
He's out to lunch.
No, you could just say they took him out in jail. So I watched House of Usher on Netflix, 7 out of 10. I never even heard of that. Was it good? Was it a TV show or a movie?
That was funny when he just shot him in the face and freaking
What's as good from what I played of it?
Oh, Forza?
Me popping my lips annoyingly, but
fuck.
Yeah, just like Fred was doing. There's stuff I can take.
Oh, what the?
There's just certain things I can't take.
Oh fuck! I'm stuck. Damn it! I was stuck.
You blew him away, man. What's his name from Aliens 2? You had Corporal Hicks. I don't know who, I know, you're talking about, Bill Paxton's character, right? I forgot what the hell his name was. Hudson? You know Hudson's in Titanic? She puts the kids to bed as the fucking Titanic is sinking. And she's the fucking, John Connor's stepmom in Terminator 2.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah, you wouldn't think, right? Because she had short hair in Aliens.
Yeah, that's a small world. It's a small acting
Small
world.
world. It's Cameron uses the same people. He's got his crew.
It still takes twice as long to make a movie.
Oh, Hudson's the guy. I might have made a mistake. I don't know what's
James
her name.
Cameron.
I want the Gatling gun. I ignored the rest. Yep, that's the same lady. Yeah, I didn't know that until recently. I was like, holy shit. So I pre-ordered RoboCop for Xbox.
RoboCop.
Cameron married Linda
good.
Hamilton. Yeah, he married Linda Hamilton. And that didn't last.
Who, James Cameron?
Yeah.
We're losing ground.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think he caught her in bed with another woman. Something crazy like that. That was the rumor.
Wow.
I don't know if that was true.
Oh, is she like that? Is she like him?
I don't know. Ask her. Call her up. What the fuck do I
I'll send
know?
her a text. I'll send her an email. Be
That
like,
was
hey,
the rumor back in the day as to why they were getting divorced. But I don't know if that's true or not. They have a kid together, so I don't know. Why are we talking about this shit?
I don't know. I forgot how we led up to that.
Because these guys are talking about aliens and Terminator and shit.
Hey, I got one.
She was in Beauty and the Beast on like WB11. It aired at like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Jeez.
Imagine if the Terminator shows up and the Beast is like, you stay away from her, and the Terminator just snaps his neck.
Ah! That'd be funny. Did you see the last Terminator, Dawn of Fate?
I saw all of them.
Even Genesis? I'm sorry.
Yeah, we call that Jenna shits around here.
Genesis. It's so terrible.
That was a piece of shit, that film. That was so bad. And they're like, we recreated the first film. And it's like, dude, the actors look nothing like the original actors. Like, Bill Paxton's character looks completely different. He looks like some fucking fat guy from, like, Superbad. Like he walked on the wrong set or something. It's like they spent all this money to make sure Arnold looked like he did in the original, but the other guys, they just didn't even give a shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, don't get us started. See, Jesus knows. The only cool part about that movie was when he fought himself. But you literally have a naked Arnold lunging at Arnold with a shotgun. Like...
This is crazy.
And the punks live to see it. So in that timeline, they're always going to talk about, hey, there was this guy with a shotgun, and another naked guy that looked like him ran after him.
Try to explain that one to the fucking to your kids. Or to wherever.
The only good part was Amelia Clark. Nah, it's alright. A little kid playing Sarah Connor? That's not cool, man. Dude, she looked like a midget. Come on. I hope everyone's doing well tonight. King, we named the stream after you. You said call it Poopy before. That's the name of the stream.
Call him Poopy. Call him Poopy.
The King is in the building.
The King is here.
I like Dark Fate better than Genesis, but Dark Fate sucked too.
Yeah,
that's fucking Legion, and I like the fact that they did a twist where John Connor gets killed because the war is over.
Yeah.
Like, they legit prevented the war. And that, like, caused, like, a new timeline. But you killed the guy off, like, as soon as the movie started. Like, that wasn't cool.
Yeah, no, that's not cool at all.
The CGI was great, though, as far as, like...
Oh, yeah. I like the new, the bad Terminator.
What bad one?
The one that they were trying to kill.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That was cool.
Rev 9 or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah, he was cool.
It just went off the rails.
Yeah.
Because they had dreadlocks Terminators in the future and shit. It's like, what the fuck is this? Terminator fuses with the Predator? Like, what's going on? I just stick with the first two. Yeah, I think that's the best bet. You see what Mark Main was saying? He was like, well, if the future doesn't happen, and how does Kyle Reese come back? And it's like, well, it's a different timeline, and the timeline was changed. Even though in the first two movies the timeline's not supposed to change, it's supposed to just be a circular thing, you know what I mean? Like it was always meant to happen in the original timeline, no matter what. That's why he says you can't prevent Judgment Day. And then the third one, he says you still can't prevent Judgment Day, and then it happens. And then in Genesis, they're just fucking guessing on what dates this guy was in, and they use an app to fucking fool everybody. I'm like, this is so stupid. And Dark Fate, you know, it retconned all that other shit, and, you know, they had a good thing going, and they just fucked it up.
They need to come out with a better Mortal Kombat.
You know what they should have done for Dark Fate? It would not have been called Dark Fate if they would have done this, but... Yo. You find out that there was another Terminator sent down, but they somehow, like, John Connor somehow, like, reprogrammed him. You know what I mean? Like, even though he's a young kid, he still knew, like, kind of... He knew how to hack the fucking bank account. Couldn't hack that chip.
Yeah. That would have been cool to watch.
Yeah, just do another run. You know, they would have had a CGI actor. An actor with CGI in their face for fucking the roles, but they could have done that shit.
Yeah, they could. This technology is good now.
I don't know. You kill him off in the first, like, 3 seconds. That's a cop-out. This just feels like a shitty Marvel movie. Yeah, it did. And, Richard, when they're, like, leaving the police station, the detective is like, The detective's known him for like 5 seconds, and he's like, "I believe you," and he fucking runs out of the building with the. I was like, "What the hell's going on? Like, this is stupid. Why? Why would this guy believe them on a whim?"
Yeah, no. I wouldn't. What the heck? I'd be like, who the hell are you guys?
Sarah Connor Chronicles. Let's not talk about those.
I've never even seen those.
If it wasn't a movie, it doesn't count. Deepfake a new Terminator movie. They're probably going to. When we're all gone in like 100 years, they're gonna like do a Terminator movie where they're just gonna steal Arnold's shit. And it's probably gonna be the best Terminator movie ever made, and we'll never see it.
Yep. Of course.
Yeah, that was awfully convenient. BS. Nope, doesn't count. Yeah, when you got like the police and the FBI helping you time travel and shit, that's not gonna work.
Yeah, no.
The Chronicles doesn't count.
The Chronicles.
Sarah Connor Chronicles. Sarah Connor Chronicles. This show was better than the past 3. I don't know. I have to watch it one day. If there's no Arnold, to me, it's not canon. Even Salvation put Arnold in it.
Clear to engage all threats on target.
Did you like Salvation?
I didn't like it at first, and then it grew on me.
Yeah, me too. Like, I was like, huh, this is not too bad, actually.
Because when Terminator 3 ended, everyone's like, oh, this means the war's going to start. And I'm like, oh, do we really want this war movie? And, you know, Salvation started out slow. It was supposed to be a trilogy. But it was like part 1 of a trilogy, and people didn't understand that. And they got fucking butthurt over it. Like, where are the lasers? Where's this? Where's that? It's like, it's coming. But, people didn't like it. They thought it was too much of a war movie. Which, I mean, that's exactly what they said. They said it was going to be a different type of movie. And that's why I didn't like it at first, because it was like, people don't want this shit. They just want Terminator. But it grew on me because, you know, you got the Arnold cameo. You got Kyle Reese finally meeting John Connor for the first time. He's meeting his dad. That's like a payoff that cool. We were waiting for, you know? But the problem with the fucking film is that we never got a payoff ever. Like, the original timeline never got a payoff. We just got fucked over. And Cameron knew what he was doing, because in Terminator 2, he loses the other arm. The fucking arm gets caught in the gear.
Mm-hmm.
So Cameron did that shit on purpose, so that someone would find the other arm. They knew what they were doing. Salvation was good, but they screwed over the main timeline. Yeah, I know. It doesn't make sense either, because Kyle Reese, he was born when? Like, later? He said he grew up in the war, like he was born in the war. But if you watch Salvation, he was born, because the timeline got shifted. He was born before the war. They shouldn't have fucked up the timelines.
But they do.
Genesis fucked up the timelines. Was it Genesis or Terminator 3? One of them fucked up the timelines. I think it was the beginning of Terminator 3. He was like all in what did he say? In the beginning, John Connor says the wrong dates.
Is he really?
Yeah. He was like, in 1991, the Terminator came back. And I was like, wait a minute. It was 1995. Terminator 2 takes place in 95. He said like the year that the movie came out. Like,
oh.
Something like that.
They
He fucked
screwed
up on
that
one of
one
the
up.
dates at the beginning of Terminator 3. It's like, bro, how do you fuck this up? That movie's been out for like 10 years at that point. 12 years. It was like 12 years old at that point. Terminator 2 fucked up the timeline anyway? How? How did it fuck up the timeline?
Two fucking timeline.
Like the Moto Terminator units? Mommy, I want Call of Poopy now. Sir, Terminator Skeleton takes a bath in Sarah Connor Chronicles. Yeah, you know, and they got like a Terminator around John Connor's age. So he's like attracted to the Terminator. It's just stupid.
It's like, what? What the hell are we watching?
I was busy watching The Shield when that shit was on. The ending, didn't they change stuff? Yeah, they tried to change the future, but it didn't work. Because I'm sure Miles Dyson had hard drive backups back then. The Shield wasn't on stuff? What? The Shield was on FX, buddy. Around that time.
Oh.
When did Sarah Connor Chronicles come out? I thought that was like 05 or something. 06. Yeah, the Shield, Michael Chiklis. Not that Marvel shit. Michael Chiklis is the man. I fucking watched him on The Commish when I was growing up. And then when I was a teenager, adult, I was watching him on The Shield. Oh, fuck the Avengers. I don't watch this shit. I gotta watch like 85 fucking movies to see what's going on. Like, I'm good. Fanatic 4? Fantastic 4. Yeah, he was good in that. It's just too bad that those movies didn't really go anywhere. He's a huge he's a huge Marvel guy. Like previously, like growing up, he was a huge Marvel Comics guy. So for him to be the Thing was fucking awesome.
Thing.
Not that crappy Fan-Four-tastic. Yeah, I never saw that one. When Nick was telling me about it, I was like, yeah, I'm not watching that shit. Dr. Doom's a blogger that fucking harasses everybody online. I'm like, bro, what
A blogger?
fuck? He's a blogger who harasses people online.
What?
And that Fan-Four-tastic.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
I never watched it. When I found that out, I was like, I'm not watching this shit. It's stupid.
Yeah, it was kind of stupid. Dr. Doom wasn't that good. The whole game wasn't that good. The whole movie wasn't that good, excuse me.
Yeah, I didn't think it would be. They're finally doing something new for Silver Surfer. Well, Silver Surfer, he was such a fucking loser in that Fantastic Four movie. And Galactus is just standing there at the end, scaring everybody.
He wasn't doing a dang thing, Galactus.
I don't know, man. It's just them being stupid. Well, you know, Johnny Storm became fucking Captain America, so I guess it worked out for him.
Yeah. He got the big bucks.
I remember when that guy had whipped cream on his fucking nipples and
Oh, yeah.
not another teen movie.
Yep. Oh, my God. Yeah, that was funny.
Yo, that's the movie I would have written if I had a budget. You guys have to understand something. Not another teen movie. That's like the shit that goes on in my head when I think something's funny. When I saw that movie, I was like, this is the movie I would have fucking made. Jeez, yeah, I know.
Remember when he tries to save her little brother, and then the little brother punches him in the face, and then he just starts beating the shit out of the little brother.
Had the Mr.
I was
T's
like,
cameo in that.
yeah.
He was a football coach.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, they made fun of every fucking movie at that time.
Uh-huh. They did not hold back. Crap.
I used to be a big comic book movie fan, but everything went to shit in my opinion. Yeah, because they made too many fucking movies.
Dang it. Let's shoot loading.
Guys, they made so many fucking superhero movies, I haven't even seen them all. And then they put them in phases. It's like, what do I can't even just watch these in order. I can't watch, like, all the Avengers movie in a row. I have to watch Avengers, then Iron Man, then Hulk, then this, then that, then Thor.
Yeah. There's just
In
no
order
time.
for the next Avengers movie to make fucking sense. I don't have time for that shit. And then one of the movies, I think it was like 3.5 hours long. They had people take bathroom breaks or something. I think Frank told me he went to see Avengers, one of the Avengers movies. And they stopped playing the movie. Like, all right, everyone go to the bathroom. Come back in 15 minutes.
Wild.
Did I hit before or after Scary Movie? I think Not Another Teen Movie was 2001. Or 2000. Scary Movie was 2000.
Enemy UAV active.
Remember Scary Movie 2?
Yeah, it was alright.
Missile standing by.
I like the first one better. The first one was a ripoff of Scream, and then the second one I think was like Haunted Mansion or something, or
Yeah,
not Haunted Mansion, House on Haunted Hill,
The Haunting.
or whatever.
Yeah. Let's play off of that. It was alright.
Yeah. Alright,
You're closing on the lead. Get after it.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't better than the first one. And then the third one was pretty, not too bad.
Yeah, but you see, it's called Scary Movie, and they're just doing regular fucking skits, and it's just like the skits weren't even fucking funny. It was stupid.
Whose?
Like Scary Movie 3, they made fun of 8 Mile. It's like, that's not a scary movie.
No. They just fit it in there. Just for ha-has. Because that wasn't the Wayans brothers, was it? The third one?
No,
No.
they sold the rights.
Yeah, since they stopped making it, that's when they got, like, bad.
Yeah, but then they started making stupid movies too, like
Haunted House, whatever that is.
Haunted Basement or some shit, whatever that one was.
Haunted Basement.
Dude, I saw that movie, the first one, and it was fucking horrible.
Yeah, I didn't like it either.
The second one, I didn't even bother.
I don't blame you.
You see, this is what they fucked up in Call of Duty. They should have had Lara Croft and Duke Nukem.
Oh man, that would be great. Lara Croft and Nathan Drake.
Scream ass ripping Carmen Electra's plastic thing out. Yeah, that was funny. That was good.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Yeah, and then she came back in like the 4th one or the 5th one, and she's taking a shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it's just stupid skits, one after another. Bad.
Yeah, no. You ever see the movie Little Man?
Yeah, I don't know if I saw the whole movie, if I saw a little bit of it. That was funny.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. It was super funny.
The Wayans brothers are good, but it's just some of the movies just don't hit.
I used to watch My Wife and Kids a lot.
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
That's with Damon Wayans
Oh, okay, yeah, I remember that.
and that girl from Martin.
Damon Wayans and Keenan Ivory Wayans, those guys are funnier than the fucking other brothers.
Yeah. You ever seen Major Payne?
Yeah, I have that shit. I had that shit on fucking Blu-ray.
That's
Dude,
a
I
good
was
movie.
at Walmart the day that shit came out. I bought that movie.
Wow.
That's one of my favorite movies.
Such a great movie.
Fucking Bam Bam Bigelow. He beats the shit out of Bam Bam Bigelow.
It's the best.
That's a great fucking movie. Because the
Major
kids,
Payne?
yeah, the kids try to fucking beat him up and they can't. Oh, we're gonna get Payne. Payne's gonna pay. White Chicks. I didn't see White Chicks. I only saw like bits and pieces of it. I never saw the whole thing.
Yeah. White Chicks is great. It's one of the best.
You guys are awesome and funny. 100%. Thank you. Haha. He
Thank
pulls up the grenade, or he tells them about the little train that could or whatever, and then he gets like flashbacks to the war. And he starts scaring the kid.
You want something to take your mind off that pain? Just cracks the guy in his fingers.
I can't feel my legs. He scared the shit out of that kid.
I remember when he talked to the freaking deaf guy and he was like using like crappy sign language or something like that.
Yeah, that was fucking funny.
If you don't speak to me when I'm talking to you, I'm gonna put my foot in your ass.
Oh yeah, and he did the ass thing with his fucking. That's
Yeah.
funny. And the guy got all
Oh, God.
scared.
He was like, "There, yes, sir."
Didn't he say like, "I know you can't hear me, Mr. Deaf Man"?
Oh man. Oh, it was such a great movie. Such a classic.
I got this shit on my home theater.
Oh, it's great.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. Like, movies from the fucking 90s were awesome. The 80s and the 90s had the best movies. Sorry. That's just the way that it is.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all.
Major Payne was fucking funny.
Oh, Red Hair was amazing.
Your gas is destroyed all targets.
I know you can't hear me, Mr. Deaf Man.
I know you can hear me, Mr. Deaf Man. Do you read sign language? Do you read lips? If you don't speak to me. Oh. One. Remember when the kid was doing like sit-ups or something like that? It was like, one tubby.
It's funny.
Oh man.
I
it's a
paid
great
Bam Bam
movie.
Bigelow to beat him up. He beats up Bam Bam.
UAV orbiting the AO. Recon is online.
Not Bam Bam Bigelow.
That's what I got. It would not fly today. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, none of the stuff like that joked about like back in the 90s.
By my brother's
stuff
kid,
not
Ernest
fly.
Scared Stupid. They loved it. You should. I saw that in the theater, kid.
Wow.
Now, Ernest Scared Stupid on Blu-ray was discontinued, and the Blu-ray sells for like $200. I still have it downstairs. That's another thing too, man. Physical movies are going away. They're gonna be worth a shit ton of money, man.
Copy. UAV orbiting the
Not
AO.
wrong.
Recon is online.
A lot of Blu-rays are gonna be worth some cash. Because some of them are already. Dutch, I have Dutch on Blu-ray. That shit goes for like $250 used. Ernest, yeah, hell yeah, fucking Ernest is awesome.
UAV is exiting the AO.
We lost Jim Verney too early, man.
You ever seen Jim Carrey's first movie?
Was that the one when he's a manic depressant? Or was that the second one?
His name, it was called Once Bitten. It was like a vampire movie.
That's not his first movie.
Oh, it wasn't his first movie? I thought it was.
There was a
I
movie
know he was.
on there was a movie on Lifetime once. It's not a Lifetime movie, but it was a movie on Lifetime
Yeah.
where like he's like a manic depressant. It's like a drama. It's not even like a fucking comedy or anything. And something happened with his brother, and he like stands up to the parents. He's like, "You leave him alone." Maybe that was the second movie. I don't fucking know. But I saw Once Bitten.
Was that before he was in Living Color?
Copy. UAV
I think so. I don't know.
Recon is online.
Everyone thinks Ace Ventura's his first movie. It's like, no, it's not his fucking first movie.
Oh. That movie was like one of his older movies. That wasn't like a new movie.
That was when he started getting popular on the stand-up scene.
Yeah. When he did like the impressions of like people, he did like Clint Eastwood and like James Dean.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Only bought a collection I had. Neo Geo Ass Games. Loose that go for 13 grand. Holy shit. Hey Vern, Harry and Fred are kicking that ass and call him poopy. John Cena could totally play Ernest. He fucking looks like
You really
him.
can.
Come on, Cena. Bro, you look like Ernest. I look like Ernest. Why would you say that?
Yes. I look like Ernest.
He needs to lose about 300 pounds of steroid muscle. Yeah, did you see Cena? He's deflated. Bro, The Rock looked like fucking Tiny from Clay Fighter. And Cena looked like a fucking special needs kid. Cena is like way off the gas. He looks like a fucking rubber chicken on TV. Google Tiny from Clay Fighter. That's The Rock. The Rock and Cena, it was like a couple of weeks ago. They were on SmackDown together. They hugged each other. The Rock is fucking gigantic.
Destroy all threats in the AO.
Who's done
And then John
wrestling?
Cena just looks like one of his fans.
John Cena's wrestling every week. Where have you been?
Yeah, that strike is happening. He needs a job.
He needs a job. He's been wrestling on the pay-per-views. He wrestled off. Oh, he didn't wrestle Tuesday, but he was in somebody's corner.
Wasn't he a ref or something like that?
Tiny Lister. That guy's dead. I'm talking. I said Tiny from Clay Fighter.
Who's Tiny Lister?
That's Debo from Friday.
Oh, okay.
He was Zeus
Oh,
in
yeah,
WWF.
yeah.
He was actually a wrestler too.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
The Rock's got steroids. Yeah, The Rock's on massive steroids, man. Holy shit. Guy's gigantic. Dude, he beats Austin and he shaves his head. He beats Hogan and he gets his muscles. He became... If Hogan and Austin, like, combined, that's what The Rock became. Yeah, Debo wrestled Hulk Hogan. Yep. SummerSlam.
Ooh.
Hey,
Yeah.
he in WWF, he was Zeus.
Oh yeah, I remember Zeus.
I mean, you weren't around, but...
I know, I've seen YouTube videos.
Okay. And this shit match, absolute dog crap. Well, Bruce Pritchard said that he didn't pick up the business, like, quickly, so they kind of parted ways with him. But Bruce Pritchard lies about all that shit, so who the fuck knows?
Remember The Godfather?
Yeah.
Time to ride the whole train.
The Godfather was fucking awesome.
Oh yeah.
You know what
I like him as
about
Papa Shango.
You know what I love? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, that's what I love about the Attitude Era. They took guys, instead of just fucking firing everybody and redoing everything, they took guys that had shitty gimmicks and they just, like, gave them a fresh coat of paint.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's why the Attitude Era was so special, because they just let these guys do their own thing. Okay, Papa Shango ain't gonna work anymore, so he's the Godfather. Let's see if people recognize him. Not many people knew he was the same guy.
I didn't know that until I looked it up.
People thought fucking Rikishi was Yokozuna. It was like, Rikishi's not Yokozuna. Fucking Fatu. From
No.
fucking New Generation.
Yeah.
But Rikishi kept that gimmick, the Fatu gimmick. Because Fatu was a guy that was dancing around back in the New Generation days.
Mm-hmm.
And when he was Rikishi, what the fuck did he do? He was Rikishi Fatu, kept the old gimmick, and he's fucking dancing. He literally was just a hybrid of Fatu. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's why I love the Attitude Era. Like, they got it to work with a lot of these guys. It's fucking great. Bob Holly was Sparkplug Holly, and they said, fuck it. This guy likes beating people up. He's hardcore Holly now. And he still likes driving race cars, but for now he wants to beat people up, so he's hardcore Holly. The roadie,
he's a race car driver.
He likes singing and shit, so they made him the road dog.
Oh man, I'm getting tired.
Yeah, no, me too. We'll do one more after this.
Alright. Yeah.
The one ass man Billy Gunn. That was true. I love you, brother.
I'm an ass man.
I love you. He loves Endeavor. He's getting paid out the ass now.
You know, remember when the theme song was like everything?
Rule you. That's Jimmy King.
Mm-hmm.
Oliver Platt. Yo, if you ever see Oliver Platt, Fred, just say that's Jimmy King.
Yeah,
dude,
I remember,
I don't
like,
care.
The ass song.
I don't care what anybody fucking says. Ready to Rumble is a fucking awesome movie.
Mm-hmm.
Ready to Rumble is better than any of those fucking WWE movies.
You know, like the DX movie?
What DX movie?
There's a DX DVD set, like the greatest moments of DX or something like that.
Okay, but I'm talking about WWE films, not the company's archives.
Oh, you mean the films?
Yeah, WWE owned a film studio at one point, and they had like Austin and Randy Orton. The Marine was written for Stone Cold, and he didn't want to do it, so they gave it to John Cena. And then John Cena got tired of it, so they gave it to Randy Orton. And then Randy Orton got tired of it, and they gave it to The Miz. And The Miz made like 500 Marine movies.
Didn't Ted DiBiase make a movie too?
No. Oh, yeah, the son did. Yeah.
Yeah,
He was
yeah,
he was in one of the Marines.
yeah.
That guy got arrested, you know.
For what?
Welfare fraud.
Jesus.
He stole all the welfare money.
That's crazy.
He might go to jail for life.
Yeah. He just might.
$1 million man, huh? Looks like his father couldn't give him the $1 million.
The $1 million man.
So he worked for like the town clerk or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and he was funneling all the fucking welfare money into his bank account.
Wow.
And they caught him. The guy was stealing from poor people.
Lovely. What a douche.
That's what happens. Don't steal. Don't steal from anybody. They can proceed to beat the crap out of Pritchard. It's alright. Being a movie. I can't even read that because the stupid heart is on the way. Really worked hard on
I
it.
hate that stupid heart.
Yeah, that heart needs to. YouTube needs to get rid of that shit.
We're losing ground.
This gun is awesome. I gotta watch that Frasier reboot. I heard it sucks, but I want to see what they did with it.
Which one?
The new Frasier reboot.
Oh yeah, I remember.
They're bringing fucking Seinfeld back. You know that?
Oh gosh.
Yeah, right. How the fuck is that gonna work? He's saying that it takes place after they get out of jail, and it's like, does anybody
Didn't that
fucking?
one actor?
Is his audience still alive? Like I was in fucking high school when that fucking show ended.
Didn't that one actor from that, like, did he like blacklisted or some crap?
Yeah, Kramer, because he's a fucking maniac.
Yeah.
He fucking flipped out.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw the video.
So how sanitized is Seinfeld gonna be? I don't fucking know. Well, what Ready to Rumble led to was one actor getting a WCW title. Oh yeah, David Arquette. It's because Bischoff and Russo had no fucking ideas left. Alright, one more game and we're out of here. I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do with Seinfeld, so... What this guy Seinfeld said last week, he goes... That ending, huh? We'll be announcing something soon, but I can't say anything right now. So he's like alluding that they're gonna make a sequel to the continuation. I heard the Frasier show sucks though.
Yeah.
But you don't bring back the fucking cast. I mean, what do you think's gonna happen? I used to watch Cheers as a kid. Every night when I was going to sleep, I would have Channel 11 on. I'd watch the Channel 11 news. I'd watch Cheers. And they had other shows on there too. But I always watched Cheers around. And then I watched Cheers on NBC when it would air, I think, on Thursdays or some shit. And I saw the last episode of Cheers. And then they did the whole Frasier shit. And I watched Frasier. But that was like 30
Crazy
years
that-
ago. Does anybody want to
Crazy that
fucking watch
Christy
that?
Alley died.
Yeah, that was a year ago, right?
Yeah, I can't believe that. It's crazy. Though she passed away this year, I think.
It may be. I mean, a lot of the actors are getting old.
I think she had cancer.
Targets
Yeah, I
armed.
know. Well,
Destroy them.
you want to go into any more graphic details about anybody else? Trying to move you along here. I don't know, a lot of actors are getting old.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And Frasier,
Can't believe
the
how-
father passed away. The dog is way gone. So
Yeah.
who's left? And then the brother and the girlfriend are still alive, but they didn't cast them. Maybe they didn't want to be part of it. I don't know. It's like, why the fuck you bringing Frasier back? Like, for real, who asked for that? The only people, the audience is gone. You thought old people from 30 years ago watch Frasier. They're not around anymore. And people my age aren't like, yeah, bring Frasier back. We're like, what? Why Frasier?
Or I have all shows. Why would you do that?
I saw that promo, was like, what the fuck? Yeah, exactly. Jimmy the King. So House is here, like Kotick's gonna be next year. Yeah, he's gonna be out of there in January. He's only staying to get that Call of Duty bonus.
Not wrong.
They say he's gonna leave with 400 million. I'm sorry. Was it 400 million in stock? Fucking crazy.
Wow.
That's in stock. So if Microsoft does great things with that company, it's gonna go up even more. That motherfucker's gonna cash out.
Mm-hmm.
No one's gonna sue him. You can't sue him personally because shit was going on in the company. You gotta sue the company. Same. Marshmallows.
Marshmallows.
I like how during the when the CMA blocked the deal, he went on like MSNBC and he was like, "I think the CMA is a little confused, but don't worry, they'll see that they were wrong soon enough, and the deal will go through. I'm very confident." I'm like, man, this guy talks like a fucking villain. Like,
We'll see how wrong they were.
he's not British.
Which guy are we talking about?
Bobby Kotick, the guy that runs
Bobby Kotick?
Activision. You're talking about Jim Ryan. That's got that accent.
Yeah. His hairy crumpets are on my mind.
Well, his hairy crumpets are on this fucking toilet right now because he's gone. He's already gone.
Yeah. Done.
He'll be removed from his position in April, but he's already gone.
Yeah.
That's why they're getting that interim guy.
You're closing in on the lead.
Yeah, Miller Lite was killed. Oh, get
Miller
out of here.
Lite.
Good old Bobby. Well, I assume we'll be getting games in Game Pass when Bobby Kotick is out of there.
We hope.
Yeah, I think it's going to be like January. I hope it's sooner, but you never know. I'm only assuming because they're not putting this game in Game Pass this year because of Bobby Kotick. He needs to get that fucking big fat check. The minute he's out of there, I think they're going to throw as much as they can on there.
Well, he's retiring?
Well, Microsoft is pretty much showing him the door.
Got
a lot of allegations going on.
Oh.
Yeah, the company was fucked, dude. They had the Cosby Room. The Activision people.
Yeah.
The employees, they would rent a hotel. And they had a huge picture of Bill Cosby called the Cosby Room.
Oh my goodness.
And they had some, apparently a female employee, like, you know, self-deleted because of shit that went down.
Oh, man.
Someone shared her nudes or something. I don't know. That's what people are saying online. I don't know if shit's true. I wasn't there. I don't fucking work there. Just some crazy shit, man. You never know. I'm going to sleep. You guys, thanks for the stream. Perry and Fred, thank you. Thanks,
no, thank
King.
you.
We're right behind you.
Thanks, King. You rock it. We're about to do the same thing.
You're rocking all night long, King. Even when you're sleeping.
That's right. We'll stay rocking. He stays rocking with his eyes closed. Okay.
Well, Fred's going to go. I'm going to stay here for another, like, 10 minutes. Take questions.
Yeah.
And, yeah, so I'll catch you tomorrow on the beta.
Yeah, definitely. Catch you tomorrow on the beta. We'll have some fun on that.
Yeah, all right, cool.
All right, see you,
All
Perry.
All right, see you, Fred. Good night.
Good night, Shereen. Good night, guys.
Alrighty. I will close the Discord. And you guys now have me for a few minutes, so ask away. Whatever you guys want to talk about. So I had to hang the Xbox Series S behind my mom's TV. I had a little bracket that I bought off Amazon. And I had to drill holes in the wall, put the wood screws in, screw it in, and it looks pretty good. You can't see it. Everything's hooked up behind the TV. It's good. Very good. Oh, man. Favorite Ghost movies? Ghost. I like Ghost. Actually, there's a movie called Ghost Story. Is it called Ghost Story or Ghost Movie? It's an okay movie. It's like an artsy fartsy fucking movie. Actually, Anthony and Frank and I watched that when we visited Anthony in New Jersey. He was doing some Best Buy thing at the hotel at the airport over there. So me and Frank went and stayed overnight. That's the one with the cake. Yeah, she's eating the cake for like 15 minutes straight. Or whatever it was. 8 minutes. I thought that movie was okay as long as you like the story. I think the story was good. What are other ghost movies? Casper? The first one from 95. Or whenever the fuck that came out. I can't remember off the top of my head ghost movies. Ghost movies, huh? I would just say Ghost, man. That's like the best fucking Ghost movie. That movie, I mean, a lot of people think that movie was just for women to go to fucking see a movie, but that was a good fucking movie, man. Everyone likes that movie. I haven't seen Casper in like 25 years. It's on Blu-ray. 13 Ghosts. You know, I never watched that. Ghost movies, huh? Now you see what would be fucked up if they did a movie where Casper meets Ghost. Yeah, Patrick Swayze's Ghost dancing with fucking Casper. That'd be crazy. You know how many people would get pissed off? Guy from Scooby Doo is in it. Shaggy. Yes, yes, I know. 13 Ghosts. I know of 13 Ghosts. I just never watched it. My buddy actually let me copy his DVD of it, and I never fucking watched it. I heard that was a good movie though. 13 Ghosts. A lot of people liked it. But isn't it about like zombies and shit, or like demons, like on the moon or something? I don't know. What the fuck do I know? I guess the first. I mean, Paranormal Activity is not really a ghost movie. Jamie, on take care, buddy. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Go get some sleep, buddy. I'm about to go to bed too in a little bit. I got a few minutes left in me. Answer some questions. My wife is actually playing. Whoa, wow. The 1 terabyte Seagate expansion storage for Series X is $89.99 at Whoop. Amazon's warehouse. Original price is $149. Holy shit, that's a deal. Too bad I don't need one. $89.99. Wow. My wife's playing The Quarry on Xbox Series. The game I bought fucking almost 3 years ago when we were all hanging out, and we never even loaded it up. I'm just scrolling down here, see what's going on. See anything. Paranormal Activity is my favorite horror franchise. Is it really? I like the first two movies. I don't even think I saw the third one. Or I saw one. I don't even remember which one I saw. The last one I saw, I think they all come to the house, like the freaking witch cult or whatever. Amityville Horror from the 70s. That's a good movie. Was that 78 or was that 80 something? That one was good. But that's like demonic shit. That's not really ghosts. Eating a banana, just so you guys know. Amityville was scary as fuck. It was scary. It was very scary. The Exorcist is fucked up too because literally they just leave the window open and the devil gets in through the window. That's what they implied because they left a shot on the window. Like the devil, the evil spirits, whatever it was, came through the window. It's really fucked up, man. They did shit. They did movies to scare the shit out of you back then. Not now, where they put you in the fucking trap and the guy's cutting his fucking leg off. He's cutting his dick off. Like it's stupid now. It's just dumb. You have to really scare people, and like focusing on that window for like the 5 to 10 seconds that the camera was on that window. That scared the shit out of people. You're not going to sleep with any of those classics. Yeah, that's true. He invited the demon into his body, then jumped through the window. Oh man. I'm telling you, man, these movies were scary back then. Just for the fact of how they shot the films and what they implied. Like if literally like Satan showed up, like a man painted red with horns and a goatee and was stabbing people, that shit would be so stupid. You know what I mean? But if you imply that, the spirits came through the window or whatever, that's fucked up, man. Because everyone has to leave their window open at some point. I guess not anymore because you got central air, but you know what I mean. Back then, everyone had to leave their window open when it was summer out. Yeah, it's scary when it's implied. Exactly. Because it gets you thinking. Whereas today, a guy cuts his leg off, he cuts his fucking arms off, he cuts his fucking dick off. Like, nobody cares. It's just stupid. It's dumb to be dumb. That's all it is, man. That's why I'm not a fan of those movies. I think Saw 1 and 2 were done well. As far as like slasher horror. But as they went on, I kept watching the trailers. This shit looked fucking dumb. It was just they just kept doing it just to make money, and obviously, right? But they just kept doing it to make money and try to shock people. And it's just like this shit's stupid. It's not shocking. It's just dumb. What was it? One of the Saw movies. He's got the trap in public, so everyone walking by is like watching this guy and this lady like stuck to a table with a buzzsaw and everything. It's like this is stupid. And everyone's standing there looking at it, and like no one's banging on the thing to try to open the thing up, and it's so dumb. First Paranormal Activity was brilliant. They said it was inspired by a true story, but it wasn't. It did crazy well at the box office. I think like Saw 1 and 2, Paranormal Activity 1 and 2 like complemented each other because 2 is like a sequel to the first. Because I think it's like the sister. Um, but yeah, you see, that's the issue. I think the same thing with Saw 1 and 2. was like Paranormal Activity 1 and 2. I think after the first two, like the people sold the rights to those movies to the studios, and the studio went fucking crazy on that shit, and that's what killed it. It's always the studios, man. They just want to cash out or cash in until there's no cash left. And unfortunately, Saw made a shit ton of money, so they're gonna make fucking 50 more Saw movies now. It's like, can we stop? It's just annoying. There's no originality anymore. Why do you think they're going back to Frasier and Seinfeld? I didn't even realize nothing was on the screen. Nobody's got ideas anymore. They're all going back to the same shit. Oh, I don't know. I got sales here on Whoop. Lots of sales. There you go. A Quiet Place is the only original film I've seen in the last decade. I never even saw it. Oh man. Scroll down the timeline here. I don't see anything. All right, I'm gonna run, guys. Oh, I want you guys to take care, stay safe, and I'll catch you tomorrow at some point. I still have to do the Gears of War 360 unboxing. I got it from eBay, so I'm just gonna take it out of the package, I guess, and we'll check that out. And I'm probably gonna hack that anyway. And if that video does get delayed, I'm gonna try to do the VR again too at Resident Evil Village. But if that gets delayed Sunday, I'm definitely gonna stream Fred's Xbox Slim. We're gonna try to hack it with the RGH3, so we'll be live at the shop doing that. So he already committed to Sunday, so definitely you're gonna get that on Sunday. Tomorrow we'll see what happens, depending on what's going on. I didn't get any calls for today, so I didn't go in. So I'm sure people will call tomorrow. If not, I'll go there later and do the Gears of War deal. So, all right, everyone, take care, stay safe, have a good one. I'll catch you later. Peace.